let them close the factory down, close up shop, desert our town. No more pensions, lower pay. They say it is the global way. There's nothing left for those who stay. No place to work, no time to play.
Hamilton, Ontario was once an industrial giant, a city full of honest work and good-paying jobs. More than 25,000 workers earning good wages at companies making healthy profits. Procter & Gamble, American Can, Westinghouse, Canada Steel, Firestone, International Harvester, and a host of others. Then, one by one, they all left, leaving workers jobless.
It cost us hundreds and hundreds of jobs, and there's no end in sight.
Since the 1980s, the city has lost an estimated 25,000 of these jobs. How did this happen?
The bigger picture indicates the trigger that starts the downfall of Hamilton, started the downfall in many cities in North America, and that was when Ronald Reagan fired 11,000 air traffic controllers with the stroke of a pen on August the 5th, 1981.
It is for this reason that I must tell those who failed to report for duty this morning they are in violation of the law, and if they do not report for work within 48 hours, they have forfeited their jobs and will be terminated. End of statement.
Here was the President of the United States, firing 11,000 people like that, boom.
Suddenly, corporations had the power to brush away workers' rights.
Ronald Reagan said to all of these people, you don't even have to pretend to feel you have a conscience anymore. Just go forward, abuse them any which way you want. The only thing a lot of times in bargaining that allows you to get anything is to appeal to the conscience of the management people on the other side of the table. You present your information, you say this is just wrong, they sort of cringe a little bit, and you get something. Was there going to be a call for a general strike? We had to respond, and no call came.
Without a strong labor response, companies now felt free to toy with labor's right to strike. But one more menace remained: a law that prevented plants in Hamilton from closing overnight and moving to areas where production costs were lower.
Sure they steal your heart away.
Brian Mulroney knew if he wanted a free trade agreement with the United States, he had to start with his friend and mentor, Ronald Reagan.
Well, you know, what can I say?
The close friendship between Brian Mulroney and President Ronald Reagan soon led to an agreement that would free all corporations from allegiance to anyone. It was called the North American Free Trade Agreement, or NAFTA. NAFTA opened the doors on corporate takeovers and mergers, which led to massive layoffs.
If you had a real stake in the success of a plant here in Hamilton, you would bring your family with you. You would settle in the community. None of these people ever did. They, like a true parasite, they bled the wealth out of the plant, and in most cases closed the doors.
Without loyalty or conscience, the corporations next zeroed in on the deregulation of hydro, a move that raised prices for the consumer but maximized profits for corporations and dealt a critical blow to industry in Hamilton.
Deregulation largely was just part of the same push by the 1% to not have any more crown corporations where there was an opportunity for them to make money. Basically, the whole move just took money out of the pockets of the 99% and into the pockets of the 1%. It's very simple.
The life they build on sweat and blood is being trampled in the mud. Our towns are dying bit by bit, and those in charge don't give a shit. They boldly sit on bloated asses and drink champagne from crystal glasses. Who will stand? Who will fight? Who'll raise a fist? Shout, this ain't right. Who'll build a world that's just and free if it ain't those like you and me?